Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 4 loaves from the Fresh Market Loved by Us brand. We have the chocolate chunk red velvet, the zucchini nut bread, lemon, and gingerbread. These were $6.99 each, and they're easy to open. So they just have a twist on them, just like a regular loaf of bread. And you can pull it out of here, and if you want, you can, it's really easy to stick it right back in this bag. Or you, of course, can go ahead and slice the whole thing up, and then store it in whatever you want to, actually. And then this is like a giant cupcake tin. You pull that right off, just like that. And there is your red velvet. So I'm going to open each one of these, and might speed this up a little bit so it doesn't take so long for you. I'm going to cut Kevin and I a couple of slices of these to try, and that way you can see what it looks like as well. So this is the red velvet, and it cuts really nicely. Yeah, that's super nice. Okay, and then we have the zucchini nut. This one feels much moister than the red velvet. It's when you cut into it, it's a lot softer, but that's how that looks. I don't know if you could see it up close or not. You could see those walnuts. And then we have the lemon. This one, I think Ashley's had it and she really liked it, but I think Ashley told me, that's our daughter, I think she told me her favorite was the vanilla, which we already reviewed in another video. I think we have 2 videos up of loaves from the Fresh Market. These, I like the texture of these, I like the denseness of these. When you slice into them. This is the gingerbread. I can tell you that by far out of these, the zucchini nut was the wettest, but all the other ones were pretty firm, pretty nice to cut into. We're going to be trying the chocolate chunk red velvet first. They have the ingredients on the back of the bag, which I will have at the end of the video like usual, but there are no calories, so you have no idea.
That means there are no calories.
There's no, yeah, they're free, right? They do use red number 40 for the red velvet, which you would think. I'm thinking when my mom would make a red velvet cake.
Oh, it'd be like half a thing of...
Oh no, she would buy like 4 bottles at a time. I'm not even kidding. She would buy like 4 bottles or something for one of these cakes. It was a lot. And it's like, well, I know what she's making.
I need a drink. Need some milk. Well, I should have stuck that whole fourth of the slice on out.
There you go. It does taste like red velvet. I wish they had added a cream cheese element. I wish they had...
Like a glaze on top or something.
A glaze on top, or they could have bought cream cheese chips.
Instead of chocolate chips?
Yes, and they could have done cream cheese chips.
I think the texture is... I guess it's more... It's definitely not cake-like. It's more bread-like, but it's almost like I've eaten cornbread. You know, it's not gritty like cornbread, but it's kind of chunky like cornbread is.
I think it could be considered dry, leaning towards cornbread.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not. I'm not talking about the little gritty texture of the cornmeal, but it just has that kind of. I don't know the kind of texture. It's good. I like it. I don't know if it's red velvet, but it's good.
I think it tastes good. I think it's missing the cream cheese that it needs. I think some things, you know, to be considered an Oreo, you can't just have the cookie without the cream. You have to have it all together for it to be an Oreo. For me, red velvet, it just goes together. The cream cheese and the red velvet, it's just, you need it together. And so I do like this. I would totally eat it. If I saw it on a board, I would absolutely eat it. But I just wish that they had added a cream cheese element.
Now you could warm it up just a hair, and it might moisten it up or soften it up. But I don't know if it.
I did not think it was incredibly dry. I did not feel that way.
Like I said, I ate a big.
Yeah, Kevin felt that way. I thought it was fine.
Yeah,
now this, if you thought that was dry, you're gonna think this is really wet. Because this it was very soft to cut into, which is fine. I mean, it's zucchini bread, zucchini nut bread. It does have walnuts in it.
Also,
very spongy.
Also got the bottom part of the bread last one. So look at the top part of this stuff. Yeah, that's very fluffy.
And you'll definitely be able to eat the whole piece. I did. That has to have raisin.
There's one of them.
Okay. That's all I taste is raisins. Oh, I got the walnut. Like literally, I don't know how that even happened.
Afterwards.
After, yeah, I got walnut. I love walnut.
I got to do that. Get a lot of raisin flavor.
Walnuts, eggs.
It sure tastes like raisins. If there's not raisins there, I'd be really surprised.
I do not see raisins, but that's then what are those black things? If that's not a raisin,
I think those are the walnuts.
Oh well, I'm telling you, it tastes like raisin.
It does kind of have a raisin flavor.
Yeah,
it also very has spices, like you get a little cinnamon and things like that.
I think that's delicious.
I like that better than the red velvet.
I do too. I would rather have the zucchini nut bread than the red velvet. I grew up, both of our mothers, when we were young, made zucchini bread. We just called it zucchini bread, and it did have nuts in it, but it was always delicious. We always ate a lot of it, just like with banana bread. We had a little toaster oven, and Mom would slice it and heat it up in the toaster oven, and then we would have the butter ready to go, and we would put lots of butter on it, just like we did with banana bread, and it was perfection. It was delicious. There was nothing, you can't taste the zucchini. You never could.
No, I'm thinking that adds moisture or something to it.
Yeah, it's really nice. They did a really good job.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
I like them.
Okay, now we have the lemon.
Yeah, this definitely feels a little more dense. Nice lemon flavor though. It is a little dense though. It's very tight and close.
It is drier, noticeably drier than the zucchini bread.
Yeah, but I don't think it's any drier than like the red velvet.
No, I think it has a little more moistness than the red velvet. But I like it.
I like the lemon. It's nice.
I do think, excuse me, I do think it has the sweetness there. It's a little tiny bit less sweet than like a lemon cake.
Yeah.
But there still is a lot of sweetness there. And this is something like if I made this at home, I would 100% do a glaze. But I'd say they don't do a glaze. Number one, this is easier to just add powdered sugar to the top. Number two, you would have to let a glaze dry, and it would stick to the inside of this bag probably, you know. So there are reasons. But I think they did a good job with it. I think it's a nice lemon. There's nothing like cleaner or anything like that about it.
No, it's more like lemon cake flavor than anything. And if you did throw that in the microwave for a few seconds, it'd be really good.
Okay, now we have the last one is the gingerbread. I'm just gonna grab this one.
The first one, like I said, I grabbed the bottom of it. This one I've been grabbing the tops now because it sometimes makes a difference. I wonder if that has molasses in it.
Oh, I'm sure. It has to.
Because I don't really get a lot of ginger. I get mostly molasses.
I do get ginger, but it's kind of a harsh ginger. It is there is some sweetness there, but for me, see, I'm getting a lot of harsh ginger.
No, I'm not getting any ginger.
It doesn't burn, but it's just not the most pleasant.
Oh, no, I'm getting some ginger. It took a minute for me to just let it settle.
Just like the walnut with the zucchini bread. Sometimes it just takes a minute. It does not burn my throat, but it's just, it's not the most pleasant ginger I've had. It's not bad, but I wouldn't choose that again.
That's not one I would buy again either.
No.
I went back and ate the top off of the red velvet with the chips. It's a lot sweeter when you get all those chips in it.
Yeah, the chips are
nice.
nice.
See, I just ate the bottom, which didn't have anything.
Oh, yeah, the chips are nice.
The chip had a lot of sweetness.
Yeah, I just don't know why they chose chocolate chunk instead of cream cheese.
Well, the bad thing is all the chips are just on the top.
Yes,
they have a few here and there inside, but most of them are on the top.
Just like the powdered sugar with the lemon.
Yeah,
it's just on the top, you know, so that's where your sweetness is going to be.
Because you could have a little tub of cream cheese frosting and dip it in
Oh,
there.
you could have whatever you want. Butter or whatever. You could dress these up any way you want.
The only one I would think butter would be really good on is the zucchini bread.
Yes. Although it doesn't need it.
No, it doesn't. But the lemon, you could probably put butter on the lemon one. It would be decent.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But
no, I think it's good by itself. I would, out of these four, my favorite is the zucchini bread.
Probably mine too.
That's my very, very favorite. And honestly, that really doesn't surprise me because I've always liked zucchini bread, and they did a good job with it. It's hard to mess it up. You know, you just stir a bunch of stuff together and put it in the oven. Yeah, it's really easy to do. But I would go with zucchini nut first, and then probably the lemon second.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I will have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.